Hi guys, and this is my third rental. Third rental item from the company Switch. And so if you want to hear my thoughts on the Loewe Squeeze Bag, just keep on watching. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Elaine, and on my channel I like to talk about bags from mid-range to vintage luxury, or in this case, rented luxury. If you've seen my other two Switch reviews, I did one on the Hermes Constance to Go and then the Hermes Trim Duo 24. And as I mentioned in those videos, this is not sponsored by Switch, nor was I gifted the membership. And right now, I think I have about a week left in my billing cycle. And so far I've rented 3 items. So I gotta say the turnaround is quick. My location is an advantage right now because I am located in San Francisco Bay Area and Switch is located in LA. So, within California, they do 2-day FedEx shipping, but it usually reaches me in 1. So, I did 2 Hermes items. I figured it's time to do a Loewe. I've always been interested in the squeeze bag because I do love Loewe. If you see my Loewe collection video, I do have a lot of Loewe bags. And yeah, I have to say it is a beautiful bag. It's made out of lambskin, I believe. So it feels very nice. Right now I have the strap on the shoulder length, and then I'll show you later, but it can be extended to become a crossbody bag. Just looking at the wear and tear so far of this bag, because of course this is a rental, so I don't know how many hands it's been through, but it's been through a lot, I'm pretty sure, because when I first went to rent this, it was not available. Only after I returned the Duo that this popped up. So yeah, as you can see, the corners here of the lambskin, well, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of wear. Of course, corners will always get worn, but especially with lambskin. I do also see some wear along the edging here of the bag, probably where sort of the chain straps kind of come up and down, because as you saw, when you put the bag down, it just kind of collapses in on itself. Handle looks good, hardware looks good. As you can see, the bag is so soft that you will see the indents of your items inside. Right now I have it fully packed. I just came back from using it, and I thought this would be a great time to do a review. And I did notice, even though it's a big floppy bag, things don't usually fall out because it has a very, very strong magnet. That kind of helps. I mean, I do see a little lip balm, just barely staying in, but for the most part, I don't really have to worry about things falling out if it knocks over, mostly because there is a very strong magnet inside. So take off the magnet, and then everything kind of flops open. Again, it is a very soft floppy bag. I do have a water bottle in here for demonstration purposes. I did not carry this water bottle around with me, but everything else is as is when I carried it grocery shopping. So water bottle, phone, wallet, my little pouch with everything. And I think things must have fallen out because I was turning it around. Sunglasses, all right, mini mom pouch, tissues, little lip balm that fell out, and some cough drops because I did catch a cold. And last but not least, a receipt. And that's it. So it fits quite a bit, all your essentials and then some. I'm pretty sure it could also fit a mini iPad. Inside, there is a zippered pocket. So if you do have loose items, keys, change, small items, definitely put in the zippered pocket in case you do end up flipping it over. This is probably the most secure. It could probably fit a card case, I would say. Yeah. And then inside is mostly unlined suede, and as I can see here, there is some wear on that as well, which is, I guess, to be expected for a well-used suede bag. I mean, it feels really nice. And then on the bottom, it is reinforced with another piece of leather, so it's not quite as floppy. I mean, a little bit, but it's not. If you put something in there, it's not going to just, let's see if I put like my wallet in there. It's not going to sag necessarily. I mean, a little bit, but not egregiously, right? So it looks good. I have to say I'm very glad I rented this bag. I didn't go and buy it. I knew I really wasn't the person for this squeeze bag because I'm not a fan of chains. I find them not as comfortable. So this little, I don't know, pickle thing that is the handle. It does move around. And yes, it is not too bad to grip. But I have to say that when I put it on my shoulder, and today wasn't too bad because I was wearing this jacket, but like if I was just wearing a t-shirt or maybe just even like a sleeveless tank and with all my stuff in it, I could feel this part of the chain sort of digging into my shoulder as well. Like, yes, most of the weight is on this handle, but I could definitely feel the chain through my shirt, a little bit through my jacket. So not a fan. This chain is kind of heavy, and even though right now it's not kinked, but this chain does get kinked fairly easily. Of course I can't do it right now because I'm on camera, but when I did wear it, it would get kind of kinked, which, I mean, it's not terrible. It doesn't really affect the wear, but it is something to kind of keep in mind. I did not find that the chain tugged on my hair or anything. Nothing got caught, no hair came out. But in general, yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful leather bag, but I'm just not a fan of the chain, and just the fact that it just collapses like that when you put it down. So it's not a bag you can put down anywhere. It's one of those that you kind of have to hang maybe on your back of your chair if you're at a restaurant, so on and so forth. So I am going to clear this and let's talk about the chain. So I'm sure you've seen this on a lot of other YouTube channels. This chain isn't like that hard to do, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. So you look for the portion that has sort of like the notches cut out, and then you hold it and you do 90 degrees and you can slip it out, and then you slip on the corresponding piece. I would say slipping it in is probably easier than slipping it out for some reason. You just line it up and you're good to go. And voila, there goes your chain, or there is your chain. Okay, and then clip it in. You just clip it in at the end here. And now you have a crossbody bag. But I can imagine this being, if the shoulder part hurts, if the shoulder part hurts when it's weighed down, I could see this also kind of like somewhat digging in, because this little handle it's just a short little nubbin, you know, it's only right here that'll hold it. So anything else that lays against your body, especially if it's sort of slanted, it will dig into your body or shoulder. And I just forgot to mention, I wanted to add it in real quick, is that most chain bags stay on my shoulder, but because of this pickle and just the way it is, I did find that it rolled off my shoulder pretty easily. I mean, when I had it at the shoulder length, when I use it as a shoulder bag, it would just fall off. Especially if I leaned forward a little bit, you know, I was grocery shopping, I was picking out things, and yeah, it rolled right down to my forearm. So that was annoying. I have no patience for bags like that. And then let's just weigh this bag with all its chained glory. All right, so this small bag weighs 1 pound, 3.4 ounces. I do think the weight of the bag itself is very light, and that basically the bulk of the weight is coming from this chain. Again, I'm not a chain bag kind of person. I don't like the clackety-clack, clickety-clack. I don't like the comfort of a chain. But I wanted to give the squeeze bag a try because I've always loved the body of the bag. Like, even though it looks kind of, I don't know, hammocky, the ruched look, I know the leather is beautiful, and it is. The leather is sumptuous, but you could not get me to buy this bag with the chain. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions about the bag or of the rental company Switch. I am probably going to return this today, and then we'll see how soon I can get my next one. So stay tuned for another review. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting or informative. If you could like or subscribe, that would greatly support my channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.